you know, if you stop suddenly, you'll just fall right on your full head.
Alright, are you guys ready?
That's why I have a forehead protector.
I'm ready.
Oh. Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, cool. Y'all are at a bar. You're here to get a job. You need to talk to the bartender. Go.
Does Green have a name?
I don't know. Walk in and find out.
Green. This person, whoever's Green.
Their name is Nightcap.
Okay, cool. Sorry, just I couldn't see it.
Let me fix that.
Yeah, gotta zoom in. Oh yeah,
No,
there's only
there.
one, the green one.
There you go.
And there you go.
Alright, give me your ID, please.
Oh, certainly. Here you are. She hands over her ID.
How old are you?
Mid-20s.
Yeah, alright, go ahead.
Just whistling. Try to walk by.
Nope, ID.
Fine. Here. I just give my ID.
And he looks at the ID and he looks at you. Alright, you can't go in there with a sword, dude. You're gonna have to leave it here.
This is a katana.
You can't go in with a katana. You gotta leave it here.
It's for religious purposes. I'm a Bushidoist, Taoist monk thing.
It's a dishonor to his family if he takes it off.
Okay, so... Alright, whoever said it's a dishonor, that was Nightcap, yeah?
No, that was Ben.
That was Ben. Okay, Ben, I want you to roll links for helping him, and then I want him to roll fast talk to try and talk his way in with his sword. So...
Alright, here you go. You have a +1.
Alright, give me your fast talk roll with a +1 forward.
And fast talk is what roll?
Style. Here, do y'all see that?
Oh, I see. I see. Man, I have 0 style. That's not right.
Well, you get a +1 because he helped you.
I think from the description of your character, it's perfectly right that your character has no style.
What?
Okay, so they're gonna let you in, but they're gonna be unhappy with you. I'm gonna advance your clock.
Oh, damn it. Alright, I'm gonna puff my chest up, proudly walk in like a warrior that I was born to be.
Aaron just gives you like, what the fuck? Like,
Hey, how you doing this evening, man? How you feeling? It's been a while.
It has been a while. You know I still gotta see your ID, though.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Hold on a minute.
You forgot.
Here you go.
Thank you. You know you really gotta replace this. This is a really shitty fake dude.
What? I look like a Frank Templeton to you?
No, you don't. Here, get your ass in there and make sure you get me that drink, eh?
All right.
ID?
I show him my ID.
I'm assuming all of your characters are over 21. Would that be correct?
Do I sound over 21?
Alright, go on. Don't cause any trouble. Okay, you're in the bar. There's lots of noise. There's a desperate chick hanging out, some people playing poker. It looks like there might be a back room. You're not 100% sure because there's a really big dude standing outside of it that won't let you in there. So there's that. Your contact is someone named Stacy. What do you do?
Aaron is getting a drink.
Hey, what can I get for you?
She orders a drink. I don't know drinks. And whiskey sours. I've heard that's a thing, and so that is what she orders. And also says, "I'm looking for Stacy."
Yeah, why do you want Stacy?
I have business with her.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna need something more compelling than I have business.
I have never played this game before. I don't know what sort of things I should be
So,
saying.
okay, so this game is narrative, right? It's not like D&D where you have moves and you do the move. It's like you say what your person would do, and then your MC will tell you if that's a move, unless it's a class-specific move. So you just, if you're going to try and convince her, then convince her. If you're going to try and threaten her, then threaten her. If you're going to just tell her who you are, tell her who you are. You just do what a person would do.
Stacy's a family friend. We're just trying to reconnect.
Oh, is that what's... Okay, sure, come on. Come say hi. Stacy is the bartender.
Shit. Okay.
That's why she was like, what?
My apologies, my friend here. And then whatever info we had, that's the reason we needed to get in. I say that because we didn't establish that, but I say that's what I say.
Okay, what is it? What was the secret word? Make it up.
Penelope.
Penelope. Okay, so her eyes widen and she hands you your drink and says, "Give me 10 minutes and I'll pull you guys out back." Okay.
Pleasure.
She's gonna go do another thing. Da, da, da. The big.
And I ordered a drink for Killer.
Okay, sure. Here, you gotta.
I'm just gonna put it into the Discord so you can see it.
Oh, is this okay? Is this a significant thing? Let's see. Okay, so she can pass out all the drinks, and then Muscle Man there goes into the back to take over bartending. Oh my god. The hell is that?
Would they even have that in a bar?
It's smiling at me.
Is that a drink?
That looks
It
like
looks like a dessert.
Yeah.
It's one of those huge Japanese parfaits thing they often eat in anime. So I did that one because I figured he'd love it.
I don't know what it is, but I want two of them.
How do you
okay,
remember
so
that?
she comes around the front and she motions you guys over to where she is. This
Are you
way.
coming,
This way.
gentlemen?
I'm very nearsighted, so I can't see where she is.
She's on the left. Can you see that circle, that purple circle?
No.
There.
Oh, there we go. I still
Just
can't
gonna
see it.
grab this
All right.
drink that I was given and start drinking it as I make my way to the group.
Come on back. She's taking you to the storeroom.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, no, those are actual walls. You gotta, like, move around them. Okay, here you go. You do not need to pee, Killer. Come on.
I was eating that drink.
Okay, so she's got you in this back room. There's not really a whole lot in there. It's just storeroom, just a bunch of junk. Okay, so she says, "All right, I do have a job, and it's really not, it's dangerous, but I need the help. My sister is missing, and I think that she was taken by Helix, and I need you guys to get her and take her to this safe house."
What would Helix want with your sister?
They are a cybernetics corporation, and last I heard, they were picking kids up off the street, trying to use them as experimental subjects, and I am not going to let my sister get used like that.
Oh, I'm well acquainted with Helix. I was just wondering why your sister in specific.
Because she's stupid and hangs out on the streets, hanging out with a bunch.
Even with that said, though,
Can you help me?
we can certainly try. But even with that said, people gotta know better than to mess with your family, right? Even Helix can't be that dumb.
I'm just a bartender, dude.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I thought you said she was a godmother.
No. Bartender.
I'm like making her this badass bartender. Never mind.
Here. Get the job. Who wants to roll?
What's that, edge?
Edge.
I have a 1 on edge, right?
I'm rather good at edge. Go ahead and roll.
All right, go for it.
10.
Excellent. All right. Choose 3 from that list. For those of you who have not played before, intel and gear may be used at any time within the course of one mission. Gear can be used to say, oh, I have this convenient piece of whatever that is helpful for me. Like, oh, I have a lock-picking set. Let me use my gear on that. Intel is like, oh, here's a thing I know, and then it gives you a +1 on the next roll.
How about pays well, doesn't attract attention, and gear?
All right, excellent. So give yourself 1 gear in your character sheet. The meeting does not attract attention means I'm not going to be able to raise the clock because of something at this mission, and pays well. So this game works on stakes. You have to stake cred on the mission, and what you get paid, it depends on what you stake. You can stake 1 cred or 2 cred. If you stake 3, it's considered a gamble, and I will raise one of the clocks, which increases the hardness of the moves I can make against you. So how much do y'all want to stake?
I'm going to pretend I understand anything you just said and just say the number 2.
Excellent choice.
I heard numbers being thrown around and I could pick from those numbers. I understood that bit.
So how much credit do we start with?
You start with 5. And when you stake your cred, when you're betting your cred, you actually spend it, so it's gone now.
Okay. I stake 5 credits.
You can stake 1 or 2. If you stake 3, it's a gamble, and I will increase a clock, which basically means I will be meaner.
Oh. I guess 2.
Okay? Y'all just take out from your cred and your character sheet.
I did not write that down.
So you should start with 5. And if you're
So
staking 2, that means...
It was already there. Not a problem.
Okay, so there you go. Hey, honey?
So does everybody write this gear thing down, or just whoever did the roll?
Just the person who rolled. Can you get me a soda?
Okay.
How about I stake 3? I feel like it.
He's staking 3. Excellent.
Okay, I am going to stake.
How much?
Oh, I guess I'm staking 3.
Okay.
Did not intend to do that.
I can't remember if I raised the legwork clock or the action clock first. So I'm going to raise the action clock first.
Those are all words in the English language.
This game uses something called clocks, which are basically just a way of gauging, it's just a way of gauging something. So your mission is going to be in 2 parts, a legwork phase and an action phase. When I raise the clock, that means I'm able to make harder moves against you, but it also will affect the likelihood that you'll get paid and the difficulty of your mission. So raising the clock is bad. If your action clock gets to all the way full, then you have failed the mission, and the mission ends with everyone describing how their character was captured, escaped, or died.
Actually, on second thought, I actually am want to go with 2.
I have a thing.
Unless you already raised the clocks and it's too late.
I can put it back. Legwork has already been raised one because somebody irritated the bouncer on the way in.
Okay.
So 2 people are staking 3 or 1 person?
Right now, I'm not, so I think right now just Ben is.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? Damn, 12. Okay, so I have 3 holds.
Oh, what move did you do? Oh, okay, so some character classes will have a start a mission move. The Hunter is one of those. Right? Hunter has one?
Yeah.
That was mine.
Okay, so Hunter, if you can give me your It's All Fits Together roll.
I already
Oh, we did? It's a 12.
Oh, okay, excellent. So then you have 3 hold.
Mm-hmm.
Great. And then I think you were the only one who had one of those, right? Because the killer doesn't.
I don't have anything to break into just yet.
Oh, yeah, it'll be when you get to the facility that you'll use covert entering. Okay, well, she's told you what you need to know. You have chosen your gear. Do y'all have any other questions for her?
Like
Do you have any pictures of your sister? Name, age?
Her name's Willow. She's 8, and she hands you a picture of a small girl with pink hair.
What was her name again?
Willow.
Did she already say where she thought she was being held?
She's being held in a Helix facility.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, have they been kidnapping a fair amount of children recently?
Would I know the answer to that question?
Stacy, okay. So she says, look, all I know is that she's been hanging out with a lot of those street kids lately, and that they seem to be disappearing more. That's all I know.
All right. Then I guess we'll go and talk to them first. We'll get your sister back. Or Tron.
The first one, preferably.
Sorry, say that again?
He said we're going to get her back or die trying, and so I said the first one, preferably.
Okay, so she has given you the coordinates for a safe house that she needs you to take her to. And you guys are going to have to find Willow.
All right. Aaron, you see this address. Why don't we just go ahead and take a ride over there real quick? Hunter, you know anything about those kids that hang out around there?
You're asking me what now?
I'm asking if you know anything about the street rats that hang out around there. I know you usually get your ear to the ground, hang out places like this. You probably asked one of them if they saw something before. You know any of those kids?
Was that an intentional pun?
It was.
God damn it. I don't know. Why don't I go ahead and ask around? Put my ear to the ground.
Okay.
How exactly do I do that?
You need to circulate
Research.
among a neighborhood or a group of people.
I'll float around the bar. See what I find out.
Okay. So you may do a research to gather information. So basically it means you don't have to have a database to research. You can research wherever as long as there's a bunch of people.
That's
So
pretty
that
easy.
is...
11. Damn.
Oh, did I not put in my research button? I guess not. Hang on.
I use this in another tab anyways. If anyone needs it. So I get an intel, and you get to answer a question of mine.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what was your question, Nightcap? These hood rats she's been hanging around. Okay, so what's the relationship between these hood rats and that little girl?
They are very close friends. She's made friends with these kids in her spare time because she doesn't have anything else to do after school because her sister works and her parents are missing. So she goes and makes friends. What did you roll?
An 11.
Okay, so then you also gain an intel and you may follow up with an additional question from that list, which I think you should see, right? I told it to show.
Do I know where I could find her friends? Yeah, where would I find them?
Her friends hang out a couple streets away. We can go there if you like.
I think that's our first clue.
Is there a thing I can do if this is Helix? Can I maybe look up some stuff or know some stuff of like where would be the most likely place to start looking type thing?
Absolutely. So this is the sort of thing where someone might declare contact and say, oh, I know a guy who works at Helix. They might be able to tell us where the research facility is.
I declare contact!
Okay, what's the contact's name?
I don't know what I'm doing. My contact is Claire, my sister, who is currently working her way up the corporate ladder.
Okay. All right. Great.
Hold up. You a corp boy?
I'm a driver.
His sister's a corporate.
I technically am too, but she hasn't divulged that.
Oh, whoa. Excuse me?
No, she hasn't. He's just... Dude. All right, there. Okay. So your sister. Where does your sister hang out? You want to go visit her in her apartment or something?
Yes.
Well, you tell me. Where would you meet up with your sister if you were going to ask for help with something?
Yeah. I mean, that sounds right.
Okay. Let me load in an apartment. Dude, I'm so glad I spent all this time making these stupid maps for a different game. You said her name is Claire?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So let's go visit Claire. Or do we want to do the street kids first? What are we doing first?
I don't mind doing the kids first.
Okay.
Alright, so is this the first time our characters know that he has familial relations to a corp?
I guess. I mean, y'all have worked together. Y'all aren't, like, friends.
Right.
I mean, unless you want to be.
Okay, I'm not going to make it hard on anybody, but I think normally this would make me be on edge around the guy, wondering whether or not, he's basically corp himself.
Okay.
Erin's a she.
Sorry.
Kirk.
Keep doing that. She. It's hard to tell the triangles.
Okay, so y'all should be able to pull your own tokens onto this map.
Don't you assume my
Okay.
geometric shape?
You should just grab your character's name on the journal and you can yank it out to drop your token.
So do what?
Just go over your name, drag and click it over onto the map.
I did that, nothing happened.
There you are, Aaron. Y'all are all by the white car. Oh, babies. Sorry.
I mean, did we drive over here in my car? Is that what happened?
Y'all can drive to where the... Okay, so y'all are at this bar here, right? Right where you're standing. And they told you that the street kids hang out a couple blocks away in this alley over here.
Okay.
Kids hang out in that area. Y'all see the red square?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all should go over there. Hun, could you hear me, Kirk?
All right.
Right.
Now we just keep in mind, don't let them play with your katana.
I will never let kid touch my katana.
Yeah, that'll keep you out of jail, all right.
I find that's just a good rule for life in general.
And honestly, man, you gotta get a lot better at hiding that thing. I mean, shit, I got into the bar with my katana.
A warrior never hides a sword.
Kirk, James, what is it?
Uh,
Are you okay?
yeah.
Hey, knock it off.
Are you always this edgy?
Alright, so y'all approach the alley. I don't have a separate map for this, so you're just gonna have to use your imagination.
Imagination.
Leader of the mind! Oh my god, that is the best picture ever, Coley.
Wow.
Okay.
God.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so
I will slice you up with my katana.
so as you approach the alley, you do hear some kids. Does anyone want to assess as they approach?
I would
I could assess.
do, yeah.
Assess is cool, right?
Assess
No,
as
it's
edge.
edge.
Unless you have a move that allows you to do something else.
Oh, right. I think. No, that's if I'm breaking into a place.
I want to assess with my eye for detail.
Okay, great. Can you tell me what that move is? Or if it's in your Roll20 sheet, can you broadcast it?
I broadcasted it. It lets me assess and gain an intel.
Oh, perfect.
So, edge. And
8. So you take your intel for your eye for detail, and you may ask me one question.
What do I notice despite an effort to conceal it?
Let's see. These children, it's a bunch of street kids hanging around, but several of them are armed. They have knives basically tucked in boots, hidden in their belts.
So they're little thugs. Okay.
Armed middle schoolers, great.
I mean, Willow is 8, so these guys are like, probably between, say, 5 and 12. 5 and 13, maybe tops.
See, now you have me thinking of a 5-year-old with a Mac 10.
Oh yeah, I don't have my logo. My token.
Oh, okay, let me fix that. should be able to drag your token on now. The way you do that is in the characters, you grab on the name, not the picture, and drag it in.
Ah, there we go.
Okay, so you assess the situation. That's what you have learned from your assess. There's several kids hanging around. There are 6 of them. 3 of them, as you can see, are armed, and they are hanging out on the corner and like giving guff to passerbys, while like the sneaky, quiet ones that aren't armed are sneaking in and pickpocketing people who walk by. What do you do? Did y'all hear that?
Yeah. All right, guys, let's be cool about this. I don't feel like geeking an 8-year-old.
Do we have armed 8-year-olds? Is that what we're...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is there a big kid or obvious leader?
Yes. All right, so I said there were 6 kids. 3 of them are armed, 3 of them are not. The 3 that are not are the younger ones. They're probably 5, 8, maybe 7. The 3 older ones are the ones that are armed, and there is a clear leader among the group. A young boy who's wearing a red scarf.
I will approach in a non-threatening manner, but also in a well, so when I speak to him, like in a non-condescending, I'm not like walking up to a kid. I'm essentially treating him as an equal.
Your character is how old?
Sorry?
Your character is how old?
Mid-20s.
And she's attractive?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. They're hanging out right there. As you approach, the 3 older ones, they kind of are eyeing you cautiously. They're very aware, on alert of what's going on around them.
So she'll go up to Big Kid and will say, we've been hired by Stacy. She informs us that Willow has gone missing. She also informed us that you were her friends, or at least she hung out with you. We've been assigned to retrieve her. We were hoping you could provide us with some information.
Yeah, why should we help you? Yeah, why should we help you?
Because the same malady that has befell Willow could affect any one of you. And wouldn't you want someone to come looking for you?
And one of the little ones, like, tugs on your arm. And is a little girl, and she's just like, what does that mean?
What does what mean?
Malady.
I don't like them.
A sad state of affairs.
So the older one's like, dude, what do you want? Go away.
All we want is information about Willow. The last time you saw her, did you see who took her? We're simply trying to get her back for her sister and you, if she is, of what we believe is correct, she's a part of your gang, a friend of yours. Surely she's useful to you in some respect, whether that's manpower, friendship. I'm quite sure I'm not a narc.
Roll fast talk for me.
Okie dokie. I will do that thing that you have just asked me to do. Right, okay, so I'm allowed to use my cool. So essentially, so I just roll my cool and don't add anything to it. Yeah, is that correct?
You can roll cool for your fast talk.
Yeah, because I'm an Iceman.
Is it for fast talk or is it for hitting the street?
I'm just
It's
scrolling
fast
down.
talk.
Yeah, it's fast talk.
Okay, great. Give me a fast talk roll. You can use cool.
Yeah, so I'm saying like, so I just roll cool and don't add.
Yeah, roll cool, and I will tell you what happens.
Okie doke.
7. All right, so they're going to do it, but I am going to up your clock.
My clock has been upped.
Upped. Yes, that means I can make harder moves against you. It also reduces the likelihood that you will get paid. It basically means you're making noise, and the enemy is more likely to discover that you're on this job. Okay, so he's like, yeah, no, Will is pretty cool. So, yeah, we can work with you. She was hanging out over here, and he kind of leads you over to this. Oh, sorry, my kid got a baby in my lap. He keeps grabbing my mouse. He takes you over to this corner, down here, and he tells you, like, we usually hang out over here. This was her spot. This was where she kind of like, did her thing. That was her assigned location. And like this big white truck came by and they grabbed her and then they ran off. And they headed south.
All right, thank you. You see these guys hanging around anywhere before? Or is it the first time you ran into them?
No, I hadn't seen them before, dude. But they looked, they looked corporate. They looked slick.
And I probably look corporate to them as well, in fairness.
Yeah, that's why you had to fast talk them.
Yeah. I just thought I haven't actually described my character to any of these people.
I mean, we can stop for descriptions if you guys want.
I'm just saying, I mean, like, you know what she looks like, but I don't know, I haven't actually described, like, none of us have actually described what our characters look like. We've just said, I've got this weapon.
I've described mine, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually usually have a picture of mine, so I didn't even think about that. Sure. Nightcap is 24-year-old black male. Short-cut hair, wears a knitted cap. Usually walks around with a stealth suit with some type of casual clothing thrown over top of it that can rip away easily.
So you're a stripper.
Yes.
Ladies.
You gotta make cred where you gotta make cred.
Okay.
Erin is an attractive woman in her mid-20s, short red hair, wearing a well-pressed, smart, casual white suit, and her right hand is what appears to be a reasonably expensive chrome arm.
Wait, you're not corporate?
I haven't disclosed that whether I am or I'm not.
They're doing a job. That's what you need to know. You guys are awful. Okay, so you know that from your current location, the people who snagged her headed south. So shall we go talk to the sister?
Yeah, okay. I will say that. Yeah, okay. I'll say there's someone. Yeah, okay. That's useful information. There's someone I'd like to speak to.
Who are you talking to?
Sorry, is that one of them asking us, or
No, me, your MC, is saying, "What are you doing next?"
Yeah, no. That's what. Yeah. So mechanically, yes, that's what I'm doing, and in character, I'm saying there's someone that I'd like to speak to.
Who would that be?
contact of mine.
Ah, contact.
Okay.
Should I call the car or not? Because we're already there, and it was awesome.
That's the.
She doesn't ever answer her phone because she thinks you're a pain in the butt. That's how siblings are sometimes. I'm just saying, that's what my sister's like. Not really, but we like to pretend that. Just a second. You want to walk your married butt in there?
Those are excellent sound effects.
She's the apartment on the left.
I'm like the smallest triangle.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a baby.
Stop moving. Let me fix your sizes. There we go. Okay. Okay, don't move, Hunter. I said don't move! I gotta fix your stupid... Okay, there we go. Alright, so she opens the door, and she's like, oh, hey, Air, what's up?
Claire, how are you?
Fine. Who are your friends?
Some people that I'm working with.
I give a bow, like a deep bow.
A bow?
A bow.
Oh yeah, no, he's a proper white knight, milady. Erin sees this and goes, I don't know them well.
Great. Why are you showing them where I live?
So to be brief, she'll essentially relay what we're doing and the fact that she'll relay. Basically, she relays what we know so far.
Mm-hmm.
And
ask your question.
And I was wondering if you could use any contacts that you have to see where something like this might take place.
Okay, so now I need you to roll hit the streets.
Okay. I'm hitting the streets, am I?
Mm-hmm. You have declared a contact that you're going to for help.
Nice style. The one thing I'm really bad at. Okay.
Someone can help you if you want.
Could someone help me, please?
Absolutely.
You know what? Since it's a one-shot, we can just assume everyone has one link with everyone. Call it a day.
What do I do then?
To help, they need to roll 2d6 plus links with you.
Ten.
Great, so that means you may roll your hit the street with an additional +1 forward. So when you hit your style button to roll, and the little box pops up that says forward, you can put a 1 in it.
Also 10.
Excellent! So you can have either an intel or a gear. Which would you like?
Well, we came here for intel.
No, you get to ask. She's going to do what you want, but you also get intel or gear. The thing.
Ah, okay. Well, we have some gear, so let's have some intel then.
Okay, mark down 1 intel on your character sheet.
That is a thing that I will do.
And she says, alright, come on in. Let me see what I can find.
Where is the intel bit of the sheet?
It is underneath cred on the left.
Okay.
Top.
So I should just put 1 there, yeah?
Mm-hmm. You might need to say 1 intel, but yeah. Okay. So she sits down at her computer and starts pulling up the company databases on her Helix account. And she does a little digging. By the way, going to hit the streets is going to cost you 1 cred. FYI.
I have amended.
Okay. because cred actually represents both your like credibility and your money. So like, she's your sister, right? She wouldn't charge you for this, but you're basically staking your reputation on it. So you're taking a hit for asking for that.
Mhm.
Okay, so she does some, clicking, and oh, my computer did not like that. And she pulls up some info, and she turns to you and says, "Oh, crap! What's wrong with my computer?" That's not what she says. So she says there are 3 facilities that Helix uses for their genetic testing. There's one in the northeast side of the city, there's one kind of south, and then there's one on the far west. And she gives you those 3 locations. The last I checked, those places use biometric scans to get in. So I don't know how you're going to fake it, but you're going to have to do something to get your way in there. I can't get you on that list. It's above my pay grade.
Thank you. You've been more than helpful.
Yeah, just don't get yourself killed, huh? You know Mom will never let me live it down if you don't make it back to Thanksgiving.
She gives her a sort of slight smile. Claire, when have you ever known me to get into trouble?
When have I known you to not?
Give her a hug and leave said apartamento.
Hey, great. So, back to our city map.
I'm just going to quickly pop to the toilet, but of the things that she said, she did say there was one in the south, and we've been told that the van went south, so that's what my current recommendation is. What you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, so yeah, the facilities are... Can y'all see the map?
Yes.
Okay, the facilities are here. That's the west one. The northeast one is up here. And the south one is here. No, it's here.
So, by
Sorry.
the powers of deduction,
Right.
we know that it's that one.
Huzzah! You have found the location!
Okay.
There, I put the marker on it.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, I've marked the 3 facilities by your vast powers of deduction and the intel from the street kids. You'll know where you need to go.
All right, so here's what we know. We need biometric scanners to get us into any of these places, right?
You need something to bypass their biometric scanners.
Okay. I think I have something for this. So I have three research holds.
Can cars bypass their biometric scanners?
By ramming your way in.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to get through the lock on the door and then the biometric in the elevator to get down to the research level.
Can cars do that?
My sword.
Not without killing somebody.
Then I am out of ideas.
No, don't worry, guys. I got this.
Okay, so
Hunter, you said you had something in mind?
I'm going to spend one of my holds,
Mhm.
and I get to ask, where would I find blank? So where would I find a way around those? How do I get in?
Where would you find the credentials for a biometric scanner?
Sure, let's go with that.
Well...
Can I take someone's face?
Nightcap is doing a strange look at me dance. Look what I can do.
Yeah, your infiltrator could probably help you with that. But no, to fake the biometric info you need, you could probably use maybe an EMP generator. You know, a short burst EMP to short it out to bypass.
And preferably the cameras as well.
Yeah, preferably the cameras as well, since you do not have a hacker.
Also, I cannot be seen breaking into a Helix facility.
So can
you-
I spend
could-
that gear?
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say the other thing y'all could do is she could probably have stolen Aaron's badge. Or Aaron probably could have stolen Claire's badge. But,
Did not happen.
well, there you go. Then you're fine.
Killer is not above stealing stuff.
Are you saying Killer would like to have stolen that while you were there?
Would there be any? Did I disclose that she
I'm pretty
works
sure.
for Helix?
I'm pretty sure Killer went and sat in on that couch while they were talking.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
no, we spoke, and I said I need information. I'm just simply stating, did I disclose that she actually works for Helix? That it would be worth stealing from her to get into a Helix facility. That's all I'm asking.
I don't know if you know what, we probably shouldn't retcon it. Don't worry about it. I mean, y'all saw her logging into her Helix account. But no one said, hey, can I steal her stuff? So, since we are no longer there, I don't think we should backtrack.
I'm gonna MacGyver an EMP grenade.
Excellent. Spend that gear and enter that into your equipment.
Okay. Is there an actual piece of equipment for this?
No, we just make it up. You could call it like an ion taser or something. You know, it's like a short wave, short burst. Probably will have like reload on it, so you can't just use it everywhere. You know what, to prevent it from being abused, I'm going to say it has 3 charges.
Okay, so ion EMP with 3 charges. Sure.
All right, so you can get 3 charges of that thing, that piece of junk, and there's 5 of us, 4 of us.
I mean, you guys only have to make the doors open once.
Oh, okay.
It should fry it out and let us all pass.
Okay, cool. So are we ready for the facility?
So you guys don't want me to hop in there, get you guys in, just put on this hunk of junk? All right.
No, I mean, if that's what you
I mean, if you could, yeah. I mean, like I say, I don't really know your class too well, but yeah, I mean, like, if that's a thing that we know you can do, then yeah, that would make the most sense.
Okay. I don't have a map for the lobby. I only have a map for the facility. So,
I just turn it upside down.
I don't know, it's cool. Hang on. Can y'all see that?
The white sheet of paper. Ah, now I can see a square.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, the square on the left and right are elevators. The entry is there, and there is a security desk there. You need to get to the elevator and use the biometric scans to take it down to the research level.
All right. Are there any windows in the lobby?
Yes, the entire front of the building is lined with windows.
If somebody's going
Wonderful.
in first, I will let them know that I really need the cameras down as well as the doors.
Oh, let me change the background so we can see Aaron.
You can see me perfectly. Everything else is just stealth. We'll apply it to the rolls. Don't worry about it.
So we're blowing up the door, right?
What?
Or do we have an infiltrator who can actually go inside?
You have an infiltrator.
Okay. See, that's why it helps when your name is your playbook.
No, I'm less stealthy now.
All right. So, right now the entrance points I can see are, of course, the front door. There are several windows. Anything on the side or on the rear?
There is a back entrance.
Okay. I guess I'm going to try to make my way around the back entrance and see what it looks like back there.
Okay, it is a simple alleyway. It doesn't seem to be observed too much. You're going to have to roll and assess for more information.
You got it. All right, so would this fall under my power for covert entry?
Go ahead. No? Yeah, go ahead and give me your covert entry hold, or covert entry roll. So give me a cool roll, please. God, you guys gotta start failing so I can like make moves against you. Alright, so you have 3 hold that you can use at any time during the course of your infiltration to bypass basically one of the security systems. So there is a security guard at the front of the building, like at that desk. The back door is locked, the front door is open.
All right.
Okay, to infiltrate a person. Does the security guard need taking out or just distracting?
I'm down with either one.
Yeah, okay. I mean, the least amount of collateral damage would probably make the most amount of sense. Does that sound fair?
Take him out or let him pass. Your call.
There's a hunter and a killer in the group. I think 50% of the players want some blood.
I mean, you guys will get to stab somebody or shoot or whatever.
In this scenario, Erin is basically like asking the question, but she's also putting forward the idea of, you know, the longer we take before we have to start firing weapons, the better it would be for us.
Lucky for you, Erin. I do not fire my weapons. I unsheath my sword.
And she's basically like she knows this is your. She's like fully aware this is your area of expertise, and she's basically just throwing out like, what about this? What do you think? Because this is what you do.
Right.
She'll follow your lead, but she's putting forward the idea that, if you want me to go in and distract him, I will. Or are we just immediately going guns blazing from the bat? Is essentially what she's asking.
I mean, you guys have to get in there, get down to the facility, find the girl, get her out, and then drive her to the safe house.
How about this?
And she's 8. You have to convince this girl to go with you.
I go down there, distract all of them by attempting to kill them. You guys sneak by and get the girl.
Or
we're still at the security guard phase.
Or what we could do is I could bust in, send an alarm upstairs, have all the security go up there, then we sneak downstairs while the guards are distracted in the opposite direction of us.
Or we could leave the alarms off for now. You sneak in, disable him. We walk in. I use my EMP. We take the elevator down. Next phase.
I like that one. All right, I'm going to go in and disable the security system.
That's too reasonable to disagree.
So it's just a dude. You can attempt to fast talk past him. You can attempt to play hardball to get past him. You can mix it up to try and hurt him. Or you can use one of your hold to bypass him.
I'm going to use...
I was going to suggest that me and you both go in. She'll attempt to distract him to give you the opening you need to disable him. And then we do the rest of that EMP go down thing.
So
Cool.
The infiltrator has covert entry, right? Which he rolled a 10. That means he has 3 hold that he can use at any given time to basically get an automatic success on a thing.
Then.
So what I'm saying is you don't have to distract them. He can spend his hold. Or y'all can try, and then if you fail, use the hold.
Yeah, Erin's just is essentially waiting for instructions at this point. She's thrown out her idea, but she's aware that this isn't what she does.
Nightcap, what do you do?
All right. I am shoot. I know I already answered this, and now I'm lost myself. Oh God. Well, I know Ben said I could. He thought it was a good idea for me to disable the security alarm, us get in, and then he uses his EMP to get us downstairs. The question still remains what to do with the guards themselves. So for right now, I guess I'll just use the one hole to um, that's only disable one guard. How many guards are there? Two?
There's only one guy between you and the elevator.
Two between me and the elevator.
One between
Hey,
you and the elevator.
oh, one between me and the elevator. Okay, cool. Hey, hey, Hunter, you still got that what do you call it? You still got that hand taser?
Yeah,
Can I borrow it real quick?
sure. I'll toss it over.
All right, so I'm gonna sneak in. I'm gonna attempt to mix it up and hand taser this guard, and then let everybody in.
Okay, you want to try and do it with rolls first, or do you want to just use the hold? Do you want to do it with rolls first, or do you want to try and just use the hold?
I'm gonna try to use the hand taser first and see if I can hold on to the hold.
Okay, so you were trying to get close enough to him to do that, so I'm going to make you act under pressure, and then you're going to mix it up.
All right.
God damn, stop rolling so good! Alright, you are able to get close to the guard, no problem. As you approach, he stands up, and he's just like, hi, welcome to the Helix, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada.
I smile, and as quick as I can, I hit him with the hand taser. Now, my question is, would this count as a reflex, or is this just a flat mix it up?
You have act under, do you have synthetic nerves?
I do.
Then yes, you may use the synthetic nerves.
Ew. There.
You have failed. Excellent. Okay, so you reach out to try and tase him, and he ducks to the side, and he punches you in the chest. You will take one harm. He's about to call for assistance. What do you do?
All right. I already failed that miserably once. I could just use my sword at this point because we're already
Good.
past quiet time.
Well, he hasn't set the alarm off yet.
Or I could just disable him and automatically hit with my sword.
You could.
Okay, do I feel lucky? I do.
Eight. That's another mix it up, correct?
Yes.
Choose two.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I take harm.
Okay. And
Nothing else makes sense.
you don't have to worry about it making sense. I will make it happen.
I mean, something of value breaking, the thing of value that could break would be his ability to sound the alarm.
I mean, it could be any number of things. I will determine what is going to break. You do not get to decide.
Something of value breaks, I guess.
Okay, great. So, you're hitting him with a sword now?
Yes.
Alright, so you run this poor guy through, and he is going to take a shit ton of harm. He, however, does pull out his gun and fires it while you're swinging. The pistol, it's not a big thing. It only does 2 harm. It shoots your side, and it goes through your PMT laser.
PNT laser?
Uh-huh, yeah. The gear you just got, yeah, you just broke it. And you took 2 harm.
Can I charge in?
Yeah, sure.
So with my blade, brandishing my blade, I charge
I
in.
mean, you don't need to because he's dead now, but...
Yeah, but I still do that.
Okay.
And I look at the blood. It's like, damn it.
So I'm at 3 harm now?
You are. Did one of y'all take trauma derms? Please tell me one of you has trauma derms. I think the hunter was supposed to. I mean, his character originally did, but he gave them to someone else, and I just transferred one in, so you could probably, that'd be fine.
I have trauma derms.
Oh, perfect. Well, then you can apply first aid.
Sweet. What role is that? Oh, there it is. Cool.
Alright, so we just lost the EMP thing that we were supposed to use to get downstairs, right?
You did.
Alright, in that case, I will use one of my holds to bypass that system.
Okay, great. So you search the guard and find his ID card, and you can use that to bypass the system.
Then that is
Wow.
what I do.
I pull up some trauma derms from my satchel. And
Okay, so he's going to reduce your trauma by 1. Right? 'Cause you got a 7, 8, 9. You got a 9. Yeah, okay, so go ahead and reduce your harm down to 2.
Cool.
Alright, so now y'all can go in the elevator and go down to the place.
So, kid, that's a katana.
No, that's a katana. Could I make a quick search of the body to see if he's got anything useful? Like pass cards, anything useful that might be useful.
Sure, go ahead and give me a... Tell you what, roll me 2d6. If it is a success, you find something useful. If it's a mixed success, you will find something useful and something detrimental. If it's a failure, you get nothing. We'll just do straight up chance. Okay, so I've already established that you can use his ID card to get the elevator working. You do find a ring of keys, but there are like 60 keys on it. So you can take it with you, and you can use it, but you're going to have to act under pressure every time to find the correct key.
Yeah, it's better than not having keys.
you'd think in this futuristic society we'd have key cards everywhere.
But key cards can be hacked.
Yeah, it's pretty much better to keep things like this analog these days. Trust me, I've been in security before. I probably only use like 2 or 3 of the things. Just look for the one with the worst thumbprints on it.
Okay, let me move the map. You guys, this is so hard holding a baby. This is so hard.
We commend you, actually, because that's rough.
Okay. So y'all are here. Let me get tokens.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. Y'all got in. Woohoo.
Sweet.
You found some keys. Double woohoo.
Oh, we got in with keys instead of an EMP?
Y'all's EMP broke when he got into a fight with the guard.
How did he have the... Okay.
I've rolled a 4 on my failure.
He did.
No, I rolled a mixed success.
Yeah, you rolled a
so,
success and chose something of value break, so...
And you broke my EMP.
Look, the guy had a gun. What do you want?
Well, to be fair, I didn't break it. He shot it.
That makes it a lot better.
That's okay.
If you want to go and take it up with him, you could probably find him on the east and west end of a hallway.
Okay, so y'all can head on down. You go down to the research level. The elevator goes very, very low into the ground. You didn't realize there was a basement so far down, but there was. The guard's card does get the elevator down here. It's not going to get you through any of the doors because all the doors are on analog locks.
What does a yellow circle mean?
That means that door has a lock.
Ah.
And that is that a person there by the laboratory?
That is a guard. Yes.
You probably don't see him. Would I be able? I know you said we have to use act under pressure. You use the keys. Would I be able to try that for him?
Yeah, he can give you the keys.
Unless you want to roll it.
What is roll under pressure? What is that?
Act under pressure is cool.
I have 2 cool.
Oh, well, so do I. So it's just the same thing for either one of us. Go do your thing.
Baby. Honey, can you change the diaper? Stop rolling so good!
Hey, we failed miserably twice.
You had a mixed success twice. Oh, and I forgot to make you roll harm, too, so you, got a freebie.
Oh? No, I thought, oh, right. Yeah, okay. You're right.
Alright, so you are able to unlock the door without alerting the guard. But there is a guard in there. What are y'all gonna do?
I charge in, screaming.
Okay, great. Are you attempting to attack him, or...
I'm gonna shout my move name.
Okay, then I would like you to roll play hardball.
Hardball. Edge.
Look, you
Let
can
me
mix
just
it up
check.
if you prefer, but I figured you'd like the chance to hardball him first. I think running towards someone screaming the move that you're about to attack them with is getting in someone's face, threatening violence that you intend to carry out. So.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Hey, Hunter, did we just hire a killer that brings knives to gunfights?
That's what it looks like.
Should have seen my avatar before you hired me. Crap.
Swing and a miss.
Okay, so you run towards him screaming, and he's not terrified. Basically, he's not going to react. He's going to pull out his gun and take aim. What do you
Almost. It's almost as if he's a well-trained professional.
And he's seen your avatar.
Yeah, so he's got his assault rifle pointed at you. What do you do?
Can I mix it up?
Yes, you are now close enough to mix it up with a sword.
Sweet. I do have a huge heavy sword.
Hey, don't go bragging until you can see how you use it.
Do you have synthetic nerves?
I have cyber arm with augmented strength.
Okay. He has synthetic nerves, so you are going to take a -1 forward. God damn it. Okay, so describe to me how you run this poor guy through.
Yes, I'm screaming, yelling, Supreme Ruler, burning heat, thundering dragon, roar, erupting, slash! And I slash him with giant sword.
Okay.
It does. The sword has 4 harm. And with
Okay.
my cyber arm, it's +2, so it's 6 harm total, I believe.
Oh, no, you would cut that guy in half!
I do like the description of mix it up. Your objective when you mix it up should seldom be kill everyone. You're professionals on a mission, not sociopaths.
Unless you're a killer.
No, I'm
I think
just
we
saying.
hired a sociopath.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I just find that amusing.
Yeah, no, you totally are going to cleave this poor guy in half. He has 2 armor, but he can only take 3 harm, so you totally killed him.
For reference, a rocket launcher is like 5 harm, and your sword does 6.
Wait, how's your sword do 4 harm?
It's big and heavy.
All right, cool.
Let me see that. Hang on.
Because I know my sword only does 3 harm.
Like options too. My custom weapon. My base is a blade. And choose 2
Okay,
options.
yeah,
I
gotcha.
chose weighted and big.
This guy's mincemeat. We have pieces of him now.
Wait a minute. Are you using the dude from Final Fantasy VII sword?
Cloud. Or Zack,
Yeah.
depending on...
That is the exact thing that I said.
I
Okay.
don't think he was in the group just then. Okay, so y'all have dispatched 1 guard. Huzzah.
Is the vision doing this for anyone else? Makes it weird.
2 dead guards, not a bullet fired
Don't touch that.
from us.
Yeah, but I'm also raising your clock because you guys left a messy, bloodied body upstairs in the lobby. Good call.
Should be a playbook called the Cleaner.
Okay, so you have 3 directions. You can go north, south, or east. Where do you go?
Aaron recommends subject holding.
Do we know? Is that written somewhere? The subject
Yeah,
holding.
you're not actually supposed to know that. Let me just... Okay, there you go. North, south, or east.
My gut tells me to go.
Yeah, now it's impossible. It's like now it's almost an impossible scenario. Now it's sort of like
Okay, someone give me an assess.
I'll go ahead and grab that.
I mean, wouldn't there be signs?
Ooh, that is a disgusting roll.
Okay, so... Okay. You look around the room, there are no clear signs labeled. However, when you observe the doors, you notice that one of them requires 2 keys. This one. The others require only 1 key. What do you do?
Well, we can't go east because it needs 2 keys and we only have 1.
You have
No,
an
I've
entire
got-
ring of keys?
I got a bunch of keys. I've got keys for days.
All right. Hey, so if we try 2 keys, that's a whole bunch of times for us to screw up. Why don't we try the south door first?
Alright, give me an act under pressure to find the correct key.
All right, sure, I'll do it. Or not.
I'm the
I'm
one
going to
currently.
do better than that anyway.
I'm the one currently with the keys.
Alright, great. You guys have opened the door. You may proceed.
Do we see these people popping out? Like that guy in the elevator and this guy right behind
Okay,
me?
so this guy is the dead guy. I put him back because it occurred to me that I can't just move dead people out. But the other guy in the elevator you would not see. You guys can hear the elevator moving as you head into that area. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I have that blocked off, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. I was just going in the side of the door. What are you doing? Okay, which way do you go?
I see a door on the left.
Yes, there's a hallway. You can go down straight, or you can turn.
Do I see that blood?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna stay in the hallway with my sniper right out on Overwatch.
So what are y'all gonna do? Where are you going? What are you doing?
I'm gonna walk down the hall.
Okay.
Oh, it's the whole hallway? Okay, I thought it was just a room.
No, it's a hall.
In that case, I put my sniper rifle back up my butt and follow.
Quite a wallet.
There's 4 doors on the right and 4 doors on the left. You do see blood down the hall that appears to be trailing from the 3rd room on the right to the 2nd room on the right. What do you do?
Are you guys just letting me go in front?
Erin's absolutely letting you guys go in front.
She's like, I am not this.
I still have my sword with me. It's bloody. Has some guts on it. And
Now,
I just...
call me crazy. I don't think you're gonna make a very good impression for the girl.
That's what Erin is here for.
Erin is a driver. Erin is not a fighter. She is not going in front.
I just let out a big sigh and like,
Oh,
you guys
hello.
won't believe this, but I'm actually not that good with girls. Any kind of girl.
Could
I
have
know what it
fooled
is.
me.
Hey, listen, put your sword in your pocket. Don't you ever heard that you get more power when you unsheath your mighty blade than when you just sit there wagging it around?
Diaper,
Is this
give me
door
some
locked?
food, I'll feed him. I'm sorry. So what are y'all doing?
Is this door locked?
None of these doors are locked.
Oh, so the question is, are we looking inside either of the bloody rooms first, or are we just
Yeah,
going
what
down
are
the
you doing?
hallway and ignoring the blood spots?
Erin's seen somebody strapped to a table.
Yes, you did.
In that case, that means we're going inside the bloody rooms. Okay.
This room right here has got someone in it. It is actually. Do you want to look around? You want to give me an assess?
Yes, that is a thing that I would like to do. Edge.
Okay. Well, you enter the small room. You see a large thing. It's got this big cylinder that goes from floor to ceiling with machinery to the right. On the left, you see some sort of med bed that has a person on it. As you observe the person more closely, you see that it is not a living person. It is a robot chassis.
Okay, cool. That's all I essentially wanted to check in here.
You have to figure this out later.
Was there someone here you needed to save?
No, she saw a person strapped to a table.
Well, it's a robot chassis to a table.
Yeah, she knows that now.
It's a very good fake.
You looking for a date for Saturday night?
No, Erin's a decent person.
Yeah, decent person. All right. Hope you guys got your Pepto-Bismol. We're going to check out the bloody room.
Hunter's gonna turn on his goggles and start following the blood trail.
Okay, what is on the goggles?
They're recorders.
Okay. Oh, thank you, honey. Are y'all going in that room or just standing outside?
I'm gonna check it out.
Sure. I'll check for any traps, like tripwires, and then step on in.
Roll and assess.
Will do.
Me or him?
Well, he said he's checking, so he needs to roll. You may ask me one of those questions from the assess list if you like.
Really?
Yeah. got an 8, so you've got 1 hold to use for the assess list.
Oh, I don't know why. I don't know how. I read the 1 and the 4 somehow. Shoot.
Do you want to ask one of those questions, or?
Yeah. I just couldn't get to assess. Like I had all those things up and stacked on top of each other. I just couldn't reach assess.
If you delete them, I'm hitting show players whenever I ask for one.
Okay. What potential complication do I need to be wary of?
This room is an incinerator. It has various jets along the walls that appear to be on a timed cycle. You would want to be sure that it's not set to go before you walk in.
This whole thing's trap, boys. Anybody got a way through?
I mean, it's just this one room. There's nothing else in here. It's just a room of corpses. As you look at them, they all are... I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Kirk.
What you're doing now, I'll pull out my recording device and check it against the picture. Make sure none of them look like a dead 8-year-old that we're looking for.
None of them are the girl you're looking for. There are various people of all different shapes, sizes, and ages. Quite a few children, which is sad. And a lot of them have various pieces missing. You can tell they've been used as experimental subjects.
I hope one of you guys brought some C4 with you. I think we need to take this place down when we get a chance. Let's keep moving. What do you got here?
So I went to the other room, the opposite of the corpse room.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a dude there. Yeah, sorry, you walking in there?
Yeah.
Whoa, who the hell are you? Let me see your badge. Yeah, since you're covered in blood.
Wow. A badge.
You're not gonna say it?
I don't carry a badge.
Alright, he's reaching for a comm. He's about to call security. What do you do?
I'm gonna cut his head off.
Do you have synthetic nerves?
I do not.
Roll act.
Geez, kid.
Okay, I'm gonna make you roll act under pressure to react quickly enough to do this. Or you know what? Go ahead and just give me a mix it up, and we'll determine what happens based on that.
Sweet.
I mean, I don't get it. Kids today. We don't need no stinking badges, and you shoot them. Eesh, simple.
I mean, he's just a guy doing his job. Alright, 10. Describe to me how you kill him.
Just very swift. Just swing my sword to the neck.
You decapitate him.
Yes.
Alright, guy falls to the floor. He is super dead. The room you are in has all kinds of cooling towers, and it looks like some trays that have various cybernetics on them. Sorry, when I did this as a campaign, this is when I was like, hey, look at this cool shit you can take with you.
Hey, no thing.
Let's say if as you search the room, you find a gear. So take a gear.
Let's take a gear.
You can have a gear for surviving that room.
Alright. I walk out of the room. Unless there's like, I don't think I will know anyway if there's anything important in there.
You don't want to take a gear?
Oh, I'll take the gear.
Okay, there you go.
Um, there's nothing in that room. I tell to the other guys.
They didn't hear the poor guy scream as you decapitated him.
In fairness, Aaron was stood right here.
There's nothing important in that room.
All right. There's nothing important there. But just promise me, the next time somebody asks you where your badge is, unless you plan on showing them a fake badge, say we don't need no stinking badges before you kill them.
I had to be honest.
Oh my god.
But you don't need a stinking badge. That is honest. All right. You don't like that one. How about, no, let me see your ID.
All right, what are y'all doing next?
Erin's gonna do what she did earlier and have a quick snoop and see if this guy's got anything useful.
All right, go ahead and give me an assess.
Yeah, which one's that again? Is that edge?
Yes.
Style?
All right, you have 3 hold. As you search the body, you do find his ID card. You also find a wallet with 1 cred, and he is carrying a holdout pistol.
Is that different or better to what I've currently got here?
A holdout pistol, I believe, is quick, discreet, but loud and reload. So, like, you could sneak in with it somewhere, but it's loud and you can only use 1 shot before someone's gonna have a chance at you. And it only does 2 harm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, so if somebody else wants that, because Erin's already got a very loud gun that does more damage than that, and she's probably not going to be the person that's getting the drop on people.
Sure, I'll take it. I like things I can quiet up and.
It's not quiet. It's not quiet, but it's.
Oh, I can just shove it anywhere.
Yes,
Maybe I can find a silencer for it.
You can use it discreetly, and then.
Discreet means if someone were to search you for weapons, you would have a chance to hide it.
Yeah, I'll still take it. I mean, not officially. Like, I'm not going to have it in the real game, in the other game, but I'll take it.
Right. Okay, did you see the assess questions? Is there anything you want to ask?
Yeah, how many questions do I have?
You have 3 hold. You may spend them at any time in the facility. When you use that hold and I answer a question, you will get a +1 on the next move that acts on that answer.
So I can ask any of these questions like when I want to, yeah?
As long as it is related to the facility.
Yeah. Okay. Based on what we've seen so far up to now, so security, elevators, first area, and this whole section, like in all rooms, what do I notice despite an effort to conceal it?
What do you notice despite an effort to conceal it? So far, in the areas you've been, you notice as you are looking around that there are very, very discreet cameras mounted inside the building light fixtures.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Erin will relay that piece of information.
I mean, I don't know what you're going to do about it. It's just a narrative justification for me to punish you.
Yeah, didn't give me anything. I didn't get anything about the robot lady. I didn't get anything about the buddies. Nope, I got cameras. I got the one thing I really didn't fucking want.
I mean, the robot body's not concealed. I don't know what you expected.
Could have been something in there. Could have been. You never know. Could have been something under those bodies. No. Could have been something on the corpses, or the robots over here, or
All right.
could have been something over here.
Let's head back out of this hallway. Which one you guys want to do first, north or east?
I mean, so as y'all head back east from here, you can continue south, or you can go back north towards the central area. There's nothing else. Well, actually, if you guys want to search that room to the south there, you might find some stuff, but...
I thought we'd already looked in those.
Did y'all look in the far bottom left?
Nope.
All right, get it over with, guys.
Over there?
Guy,
Over there?
Wait, is it daytime or is it nighttime?
It is daytime. Okay, you enter the room and you see before you... I don't even know, let me see. What did I put in here? I don't have any more food for you, baby! You see a room. In front of you is a table with workspace. The next table has some drones on it. The table at the back has several cyber arms that appear to be top of the line sitting around.
Sorry, it's got what on it?
Cyber arms, top of the line.
Yeah, top of the line cyber arms, and then the other one has some drones on it.
Not really about drones.
So drones are things that you can drive with.
I'm all about drones. So I can hang on, did I have to have taken drones to use them, or?
No, you don't. You can use them.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna have you act under pressure to sync it correctly with your RCM, but if you can do that, you will have a drone that you can send in front of you.
Cool. Let's do that.
I'm sorry, the baby's being such a butt. That is the morgue where they are doing dissections. Are you going to take one of those drones, or no?
Yeah, I said I was going to do that.
Okay, give me an act under pressure to sync your RCM with it. How many do you want to take with you?
How many am I allowed to have?
Do you have multitasking on your RCM?
I did not actually do that. I just sort of copied and pasted the first bit and didn't notice the second bit.
I mean, it's fine if you want to take... I would take multitasking, so if that...
Okay, multitasking, and what... I know what the word encrypted means, but in the context of this game, what is inaccessible partition?
Inaccessible partition is not as useful for a driver. It generally means that, like, you have a partitioned area where you can store information in your neural interface that cannot be accessed while you are in courier mode.
I will have the other one. I'll have the encrypted one and the multitasking one.
Perfect. You can control 3 things simultaneously. I mean, it's not actually specified, but I'm going to say you can do 3 simultaneously with limited reaction times, or you can control 1 with great reaction. I would take all 3.
Then I will do that thing then.
Okay, these are medium-sized drones. They can fly, and they have assault rifles on them. Hang on, I'm setting up those tokens for you. Oops, not that.
What weapon have they got?
An assault rifle? You can now send things in front of you. The 3 on the right, you should be able to move now. Right? Can you move these tokens down?
So I'm having trouble moving my token.
So you guys are chilling out in this hallway, and these 3 armed robots come flying down the hall. What do you do?
Fly! Fly, my pretties! Ooh. Hey.
Wait, those are ours?
They're his. They're Aaron's. They're hers.
Well, look who just moved up in the world. Come in here in a coupe, leave out with whatever those are.
Well, they're not a Python roller, but they'll do.
All right. Well, unless they got some really quiet sneakers back there, I guess we're going to be on our way, huh?
All right. What do y'all do?
I want to cheat. I want to use one of these and ask, where's the girl?
Okay, so let's find the research list.
Where would I find Claire?
Willow.
Willow.
Yeah, Claire's my sister. We already know where to find her. We've already been to her apartment.
Willow is not in subject holding. She is actually currently in the laboratory wing.
Well, that's very useful to know.
Which would be north and then to the east.
And I'm going to start walking over there.
Are you gonna tell us your newfound information?
I'm definitely strutting like I know something.
You guys should know, even though he's a pain, it is a very cute baby.
All babies are cute.
My baby is extra cute. Okay, so north is the research center. East, by the red dot, that one is the laboratory.
And there's nothing south, right?
South is where the rest of subject holding is.
So this is the laboratory.
So basically what I have proposed to you guys is head north and search for information, pay data, helpful things, or head south further into subject holding and see if there's anyone else there who may or may not need help, or continue towards the laboratory and stick with your objective. In the context of a campaign, this would be a chance for the financial directive or the compassionate directive. In a one-shot, it's not as relevant unless you want to do things. Bearing in mind that we still have, we're still in legwork.
Alright, well, I don't really want to leave any more kids in here. Let's figure out where this girl is, get her out, and if we can get anybody else out, we can. What do you say?
Sounds good.
So what do you guys do?
So east is the lab and north is a research facility?
North is research, south is subject holding, east is laboratory.
Unfortunately, that still doesn't actually tell me as much as I think it should.
North is where the computers are with the fancy information. South, and all the way south, is where the people who are being experimented are located. East is where the actual laboratories are, where the testing is done, and where Willow is located.
Alright,
Is it?
let's go north first then, and at least get a list of how many people are in here and everything they've been doing. Record that, hand it to Glory. Then we can go south free some people, and then we'll just kick in the doors east and get rid of any experiments they have there.
Is it too much of an ask to give me drones line of sight? Or is that too annoying for you?
Oh, no, I can do that. I'm sorry. Hang on.
Could I assess the laboratory door?
Yes.
Because Aaron's had a thought. These drones are kind of meant to be here, or at least they're from here. So it might be useful to send these things on ahead as like scouts that might not get immediately shot at / questioned.
Okay, are those showing the line of sight for you?
Thank you.
Okay, you were assessing the laboratory door, Ben?
Yep.
Okay, it does require 2 keys. As you look at it closer, you realize that it also requires a key card. Fortunately for you, you guys took that badge off of that one scientist.
I have badges and I have keys. I have both of these things.
As you look closely at the keyholes, you realize that they are in not as good condition as the other locks you've been past, which means that these just have been used much more, so you can safely assume you need keys that have more wear on them.
So we're going to the lab first, guys?
Do I see such keys on the key ring?
I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but basically you're going to get a +1 on your active pressure to get through that door.
Okay. I'm gonna ignore the slight upon the good name of Helix and the quality of their gear and equipment, and I'm going to okay. So cool +1, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 9.
Okay, that means I can offer you a worse outcome or a hard choice. I'm going to offer you a worse outcome. You are going to be able to open this door, and you're going to do it successfully. However, a guard has been alerted to your presence, and they enter the room as you open the door. What do you do?
Shoot him.
Hides behind the door.
Okay, who's shooting?
I'll shoot him with my SMG.
Roll mix it up.
I'm shooting him with my revolver.
You may also roll mix it up.
I will jump to the side so I won't get shot in the back.
Okay, so a 6. 7?
9.
7 and 9? Alright, so both of you have to pick 2.
Let's see.
Hun, can you put him down?
Well, I guess just because he did mention jumping to the side to avoid damage, I will choose this time for a teammate to take harm.
Okay.
And
I have nursed him. I have fed him. I have
gosh, I already
helped him.
picked something in value breaks. I'm already at way too much harm.
Okay, so ally takes harm and something of value breaks. How about you?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't take something of value breaks. I guess I'll take harm.
Okay, you're going to take harm and an ally is going to take harm?
Yeah.
Okay, and how about you? How about you, Hunter?
I think I'll take harm and make noise.
Okay. Okay, y'all are still in legwork, by the way. Alright, your legwork clock is at 2100. 4 out of 6.
That's great.
Okay, so as you guys fire at him, he fires his SMG as well and sprays the room. both of you are going to take harm from his assault rifle, which does 3 harm. And it is going to shoot through the wall. It's not going to hit you hard, Aaron, but it is going to hit you for 1 harm.
Ouch.
Alright, so you can subtract your armor and put in however much harm you took. Shit, Nightcap, you are in bad shape. Y'all gonna try to apply first aid?
I have a thing.
Tell me what thing.
Something to do with harm. I took a thing that has something to do with harm.
Oh yes, you took the synth leathers?
Yes.
Okay.
Kiddie.
Okay, we'll resolve that in just a moment. So he sprays his weapon across, and which one of y'all picked something value? No, it was harm. Okay, yeah, okay. Right, so all 3. Okay, we're good. Y'all do, however, both fire into him at the same time, and he does not survive that encounter. So each of you who took damage now is going to have to roll harm, which is basically going to tell me what happens as a result of you taking that damage. I thought it was in here, but I guess not. So whatever the amount of damage you took overall, so like if you took 2 harm after your armor, then you will roll 2d6 plus 2. Aaron, you used the synth leather, so you can subtract 1 from that roll.
So 2d6 minus 1, yeah?
Correct. Well, no, it would be 2d6 plus the 1 harm you took, minus 1 for your synth leathers.
So just 2d6.
Correct. Okay, so 6, 4, and a 7. Okay, so Nightcap.
Ready.
Well, you're hurt super bad. So I'm gonna say you are going to lose track of the weapon you picked up from that other guy, the holdout pistol.
All right.
Now you have both taken harm. You guys can use the trauma derms again if you want to. You can basically use them every time you take harm. Technically.
Oh, how do I do that?
Whoever has them has to use them.
Okay. Little help. Little help.
Yeah, like, okay, so to be clear, 5 harm is like you need a fucking hospital. It's not good. 6 is dead.
Oh,
No!
you're gonna look at is it Hunter or Nightcap?
Nightcap.
Nightcap's like, there's a bunch of cybernetics in the other hall.
Focus. First aid the things!
So this no armor thing is really going to be a problem.
Are you maybe double thinking about what Nightcap's gonna have over in Orion?
I mean, I don't see how I can fix it, though. I need the stealth suit to sneak into places.
Ideally, you wouldn't get to the shooting part.
Right. But that's not what happened.
Well, to be fair, we also have a killer who's been running in head first with his sword drawn.
It's very big. It's kind of hard to hide.
That is
I'm just not going to get...
That's not something that we have over in the other game.
Yeah, I'm just not going to get involved in fights. This is bad.
Wait, can I still apply first aid on you? I do have trauma derm.
Yes, please, roll cool. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucy. Ugh. Honey, give me that
Alright, so what does that mean for me?
Off. Oh, your weight. Okay. Okay, so technically, trauma derms cannot work when you have over 3 harm. However, this is a one-shot and I don't want you to die, so I am going to... Sorry. I am going to one-time MC boost you and let you use that.
All right, what's up? Drop my harm too then?
It's going to remove 2 harm.
All right.
Here, you can give him back to me. If his diaper is clean, you can give him back to me. What are you playing? Sorry, my husband's playing Diablo, so he's not being super helpful. He's being helpful enough. Okay, so do y'all want to use that first aid on Hunter as well? Because you can.
Yeah, sure. This is why you always bring trauma derms when you go out.
Fuck yeah.
You never know.
Oh, see, Nightcap, you also have a medic in Orion, and she can use her stuff anytime and always does 1 harm recovery even on a fail.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'm still not gonna be sticking my neck out anymore.
Yeah, okay, 7, so you can remove 1 harm, Hunter.
Sweet.
Okay, so Aaron said something about using drones?
Yeah, but Aaron does also have an owie.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Well.
All out of no. Wait, do I run out of it? Because I've been using it a lot. It's not like a one-time thing, right?
Okay,
It's
so
3 times.
technically they're not supposed to run out. If I see them being abused in a campaign, I'll put a limit on them, but this is fine for what we're doing now. The risk you suffer is that if you fail, I can make a move, which in this case would probably be using up your trauma derms.
Oh, okay. So should I just roll again?
No, I didn't realize that was the failure. I've only got 1 harm. Don't worry about that.
I mean, the failure is I can make a move. Maybe the move is you guys were taking too long and security was alerted. Maybe the move is, I mean, you don't know. It just, any failure allows me to make a move.
Yeah, and I mean, like I say, I've only got 1 harm, so don't worry about it. It is just an owie.
Okay, so what's next?
Yeah, well, like, the theory that she's proposing to the people who actually know what the fuck they're talking about is these drones are from here, so maybe they're meant to be here. So perhaps I could send up a drone to scout ahead, and perhaps it won't get shot at / questioned, so we can at least see what we're up against before we're up against it. Does that sound plausible?
Hey, look, if there's a way we can have things move forward to aren't me getting shot at, I'm all for it.
Yes, send the drones. That's why I gave it to you.
Does it get immediately shot?
No, it does not get shot. You can actually send all 3 of them in different directions.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what happened when I sent one up.
The guards don't care.
You think all the gunfire would alert?
Yes, you would. However, you guys almost died, so... Because I don't want to kill you all. Your MC is taking precautions.
You know, I also don't have armor.
Okay, what we've got up here is another sort of crossroads section, and there's 2 guards there. And then once we can get past those 2 guards, then we've got another set of locked doors going in every direction.
Oh, did I just kill your drone? I didn't mean to.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Sorry.
I think you killed 2 of them.
Sorry. I was trying to kill the mounted turrets, as you guys totes can't handle that.
I could. I mean, I might need a bit of backup because I've only got there's two enemies. I've got 3 drones. I could initially set off a volley of fire, and then if you guys could come in and mop up what is left.
Would I be able to bypass security, bypass the mounted turrets, and turn them on themselves?
I removed mounted turrets, so they're no longer a thing.
Oh,
You
okay.
can still use your hold, though, to get past locked doors, or to disable guards, or whatever.
Okay, so what are we looking at right now?
2 guards right in front of us. Basically, at the end of this corridor, there's another square section, and there's 2 guards there.
Which corridor?
I thought we were going east.
This way.
The drone keeps getting stuck onto right.
Alright, so what are you firing with the turrets or what? Or the drones or what?
Yeah, as soon as I can fucking move this one that's got stuck on the turret.
Okay, so this is one of those things that's a point of contention. I think technically it is a neat roll to mix it up even with a drone. Kirk, can you hand him to me, honey? But I don't think that's reasonable. I think you should be able to mix it up with synth. So you can roll synth if you are mixing up with a drone. Synth or me, whichever's higher.
They're both at 0, so okay.
Does not matter. Okay, give me a roll then. I will allow you to roll once for a coordinated attack on both of them. Excellent. Describe mowing them down.
The 3 drones initially come in, go their separate ways, have a little look-see, and then they circle back, come to their relative positions, and I'm firing on one guy, yeah? Is that what you said?
No, you can use a coordinated attack on both if you like. Yay
Yeah.
for multitasking.
These assault rifles, like what do they do?
They do 3 harm. These guys can take 3 harm, but they are wearing 1 armor. So if you fire on both of them, they will each have 1 harm left, and they're in real bad shape.
Well, I was planning. Yeah, I was going to basically go him and him on this guy here, and this one will shoot at this guy here.
Okay, so then the one to the south, he is totally dead, and the one up on the north side, he is screaming in agony and bleeding out of his gut, but he is alive.
Okay, now it's your guys. Go do your thing. Do your stabby thing.
I'm gonna walk right up to him and shove my revolver in his face and just say, "Don't fucking move."
Play hardball.
Nine.
And he's like, got no problem with that. He is not moving.
Where's the girl?
What girl?
Willow, about 8 years old.
Pink hair.
She's down that way, and he gestures to the hall to the east.
By the
Open
way-
the door.
You know what? He can give you the badge. He can give you his access card.
Yeah, you're gonna open the door for me, buddy. That's how this works.
Okay, that is going to be another roll.
And in the future, never kidnap so many girls that when somebody asks you, where's the girl, you have to say, what girl?
Which one? Yeah. Fucking slimy prick.
Okay, so are you still threatening him with your gun?
Yep. This guy's at gunpoint.
And you rolled another mixed success. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna hobble over there and open the door for you. What? Okay. I'm sorry. Let me kiss it better. Alright, there's another door. I assume you want him to open that one too.
Open it.
As you open the door, the guard in that room turns and immediately fires on you.
I am standing behind this guy.
You can roll act under pressure to use this man as a meat shield.
Damn. Not my forte. I'll still try. Nope.
Okay, so he is gonna hit you, but he just grazes you, so you can take one harm.
Okay. That's negated by my armor.
Well, great. You still have to do a harm roll.
I still have to roll harm? Okay. Let's
Yeah,
just...
even when you take S harm, you have to roll harm. So it'll be 2d6 plus 0.
Was I healed for 1 point? Yeah. So it's still +1. That's not good.
Oh, that is not good. Okay, so... Choose one.
How about I take the full harm of the attack?
Alright, so you will take one harm. What does that put you at?
2.
Okay, great. So this guy just fired at you. What do you do? And by the way, it totally killed the guy in front of you.
By the way, what?
So when he fired and it grazed you, it also killed the guy who was in front of you.
Oh, wonderful.
Your escort is now dead. So, there's a guy with a gun. He's pointing it at y'all. What do you do?
I'm gonna tell him to get the fuck on the ground.
Okay, sure. Play hardball.
I don't know if what I've just done has given him an assist.
Moved all your drones in? Probably.
Oh yeah, that would definitely work on playing hardball. Or you just want to fire with the drones, because you can do that too.
Like I said, this isn't my thing. He's told him to get on the ground, so I'm willing
Alright,
to hold
so
fire.
you can give me a Lynx roll. So because it's a one shot, we said that would just be 1. So give me a 2d6 plus 1 to see if you are helping him.
I'll also help him by pulling out my sword and showing him how bloody it is.
Alright, you can also
I
roll
do the
2d6
same.
plus 1. Alright, so that's a plus 1.
Does Link stack?
That's another plus 1. It depends on the MC. I can tell Ben and Mike later what Darren likes to do, so y'all know what to expect in the Orion game, but I'm fine with letting it stack. Is someone else going to help, or is it just y'all?
Is it just +1?
Aaron gave you a plus 1, and Nightcap gave you a plus 1. So you will have a plus 2 plus your stat on your play hardball.
Link's is a 2d6 +1 frog.
For right now, yeah. Alright, so it's plus 3 plus your stat.
Wonderful. I think this is an automatic success. Yep, 14.
So the flip side of that, guys, is that technically 2 of those were mixed successes, so I could make a move against you. A soft move, but I could make a move. I'm not going to in this instance because I don't really think of it. To me, some MCs would make a move there. To me, it just means you're implicated in the results. So, like, if he failed, I could make a move against both of you instead of just one of you. Anyways, he puts up his hands and he's just like, "Oh, okay. Hi.
Give me your gun.
Here you go." He hands you a assault rifle.
Where's the girl?
She's that way, up to the north. Here, let me open it for you.
You're much more polite. I like you better.
Aaron suggests it might be prudent to restrain him.
Yeah, sure, after he leads the way.
So he's going to lead the way and open the next door, too. He does not actually have...
Is he bloody?
No, that's the blood in the hallway. No, it's just blood in the hallway. No, he doesn't have a badge to get you to the next door. You're going to have to get through it yourself. Or you can attempt to intimidate that scientist over there.
I'm going to point my gun at the scientist.
Alright, play hardball.
With my drones, all up in his business. I can't do a thing. I forgot. Come on, let me do my thing.
2d6 plus 1.
Okay, so are you playing hardball or are you just helping?
Helping.
Too bad you weren't playing hardball.
7.
7.
Barely made it.
Okay, yeah, no, he hands you this badge. You're good.
Go open the door for me.
He turns around and interacts with that console and the door opens.
Oh. For a second there you worried me. I almost pulled the trigger.
It's amazing how persuasive you are with the gun.
Isn't it? And I pull the trigger.
He picks it up. To be clear, you're using it on the scientist?
Yep.
Alright, and that meat roll is your mix it up?
That's a 12.
Alright, you can shoot the guy. The poor, unarmed man who's just doing his job.
Yep.
The guard, however, is not going to stand by while you murder people, and he is going to take aim at the drones.
I took his gun.
He doesn't have a gun,
That's
does he?
fine.
You took his assault rifle. He has a holdout pistol. That's quick
nice.
and discreet, and he's able to fire it. And he disables one of the drones.
No! Not Trixabelle!
Hey, killer, let's hit him with a cross-stitch pattern.
He's now aiming at the next one. What do you do?
I
Hey, killer, let's hit him with a cross-stitch pattern.
don't know what that is. I cut his hand.
No, that's where we both run at him and we cut in the form of an X.
Oh. Yeah, let's do that.
Well,
Alright, anyone who is attacking needs to roll a mix it up. Ow!
I did say I was firing. Right, okay. No. What is mixing it up again?
Meat. Coley, pick 2.
Choose 2. I make too much noise because I shout my attack.
And I
Okay.
say to him, like, no, when you do the cross X pattern, the cool part is in the X forming in the guy and I'm falling into 4 pieces. You don't have to yell it out.
Super duper blah blah
Your
blah
turn.
blah blah cross X pattern super slash
God damn it, kid.
It's not dinner time yet.
and something of value bricks.
Okay.
So have you broken another one of my fucking drones?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't have to break a drone. One of your other drones is going to get disabled with his pistol shot. And what did you say the other one you picked was?
Encrypted and multitasking. You've already killed Trixabel.
No, okay. Sorry. What were the...
I would make too much noise and something of value breaks for him.
Okay, then yeah, that's what happened.
And I finally mix it up without having a slight failure.
Your legwork clock is at 2200. 4 out of 6. 5 out of 6.
When is it?
No, 4
When
out of
is it the action phase?
when you complete your second mission directive.
Which was to get the girl, right?
Can we reach her? Have we technically reached her? I mean, I can see her.
They just unlocked the door for you? Okay, so you're going to have to go in there and get her. She is passed out.
Oh snap, this is still legwork.
I'll go pick her up.
Great. You
No,
now
all
have...
this time I thought we were already in the action phase.
Nope, technically not. Alright, no, so she's a real slim thing, underweight, and she has some crazy, bizarre arm cybernetic that you have never before seen in your life. But she's also knocked out and a little bloody looking.
Jelly.
Alright, so what do you guys do?
We rush out. I mean,
Is there,
I propose that we rush out.
is there any way we could bust the security and let the rest of the subjects out of their cells from here?
Yeah, I was going to suggest something along the lines of like the guy at the console, that dude. Did
I mean, you killed both of the people who know how to use this stuff.
Can we make some sort of...
But y'all are certainly welcome to go up to one of those consoles and act under pressure to attempt to set the other subjects free.
I will,
Doing it.
I will give that a go.
Alright, doing it. Who's going to help me?
Okay. I was going to do that as well, but okay, I guess I'll help you. So I will... There you go. Have help.
Alright, so you assisted and did not... Or, did you roll? Oh, great. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Anybody else going to help me? Anybody?
Do they even know anything about computers?
Bueller. Woo! Alright. So...
Act under pressure, plus your cool stat, plus 2.
Right. So Nightcap did remember seeing what buttons the scientists pressed. So just thinking back to normal security measures, he's just going to go with the
Do you have any intel?
I have
Do you have any intel?
I have intel.
So this would be an example where you could say, you noticed that the scientist opened this thing and spend an intel to get a +1.
Yeah.
This is an example of how you could use that. You don't have to use it now, but...
All right. Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's cool. Yeah. Okay. I guess that then. Yeah.
All right. I got a +3.
Oh wait. Hang on.
Okay.
You don't have to use the intel. You've already got the +2. I mean...
No, because I've got... Oh, what is it? Where is the sheet?
Oh, or you could use your covert entry hold for an automatic success.
That's what I was looking at. Yeah.
Oh wow. I could? Okay.
Yeah, you'd be bypassing a security system.
Right. Well, yeah, I'll just do that then.
Great!
I've still got holds as well.
But your holds are for assess, aren't they?
So I'm just going to push and see what would have happened.
It still would have been great.
Yeah, still succeeded.
Alright, so just to be clear, you are attempting to release all of these subjects in the research facility?
Yep. I don't care if they're good, bad, or psychotic. Let the whole building deal with them.
Great! So you do that and immediately hear gunfire coming from 2 different locations in the building.
Oh. I push record on. I've been recording this whole thing, so at the very least, I'm gonna have a nice story for Old Glory.
Uh-huh. So as you guys head out towards this first crossroads, you hear some of that gunfire to the north. The rest of the gunfire is ahead of you.
Just to be clear, I already have the girl, right?
Yes, you are carrying her.
Okay, I am going straight to the elevator.
Oops, sorry.
I think we'll keep my drones like ahead in the lead.
You know, rush
What?
in, get
What?
my sword out.
Okay, I guess we won't be
You want me
keeping
to
my
get it
drones in the lead then.
Come here. I'm sorry, hang on. Come here. Mwah. Better? Your hand too? Let me see. Okay, let me see. I won't touch it. Let me see. There? I'm sorry. Are you okay? Yeah. Sorry. Do you want me to kiss it better? Sorry. Okay. Okay, go make dinner. Alright, so are y'all going up north towards that first set of gunfire, or you said y'all are all going past it?
Well, they will run in that direction. I can't do much by myself.
Okay. Well, you can go
Well,
make
the two of us
I'm
are.
running right to the elevator.
Alright, at the second crossing, the other gunfire is to the south.
Wait, did we leave the girl?
No,
No, he just can't move the token. Alright, are y'all good? You escaping?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully some of those guys can make it back out of their way on their own. We at least gave them a shot. Hopefully they were able to take advantage of it.
When you come up the elevator, there are 2 guards with their guns leveled at the door.
Drones, please.
Oh, great, sorry. What?
Wait, at the door or at the elevators?
What? Okay, you can have a peanut butter sandwich for dinner, sweetie.
Like, do we see them when we go out the elevator?
No, you can't see them until you turn that corner.
Can I do
You
an
can send the
assess?
drone out, though, and you can look with that.
I appear to only have one drone. I now have 2 drones. No, 1 drone.
One drone.
Where's my
Okay,
other drone?
as you send the drone out, the 2 guards just fire at it.
Where's my other drone?
What do you do? What do you do with your drone?
Where's my other drone? Thank you. Yeah, so they will get sent out without Erin and do a little fire
Right.
one-on-one.
Give me a roll.
That's a meet, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Great. Pick 2.
Okay, pick 2 of what?
Y'all are officially in the action clock now, by the way.
Awesome. I'm going to assume that's a thing. Okay, this whole summing of value breaks, what is that?
That is, I pick something and break it.
Something of mine or something of theirs?
It is not something of theirs. It is something that your team finds valuable.
Oh.
Narratively speaking, given the fact that the only thing in the line of fire is your drones, I think we both know what that would be.
I know. grown attached to them. Already lost Trixabel. I can't lose Latrissa and Wednesday.
You always go downstairs and get more.
Don't have the time. Okay, I get. Well, yeah. Okay, I guess it's an ally. I guess I'm losing these drones. An ally takes harm, and something of value breaks.
Okay, so they both fire while the guards fire on them. The guards do go down. One of the drones takes a shot in its propulsion systems, and it veers wildly, and its weapon grazes Katana. She will take, let's say, 2 harm. And the drone crashes into a smoldering pile. So the 2 guards are dead. Killer took 2 harm, and one of your drones is fine.
No, Wednesday.
Oh no! I have no armor. Just went
Do you have mil specs?
No, I don't. I took it out.
Oh, okay. All right, so you guys are free to head out to the streets. Now we are entering the next phase. Huzzah! All right, so you see this white car?
Mm-hmm.
Let me give that to Aaron. All right, this is your vehicle. You should be able to move it now.
That is not what my vehicle looks like. But
Go with me, dude. So here's what you gotta do. You need to head south into the main city streets, and then you need to head to the safe house. I will show you where that is when we get into the next map. The way I'm gonna do this is...
I was gonna say, right. So we get outside, and Erin sort of stands still for a moment, and sort of cocks her head to the side as if she's listening for something with her eyes closed, and then driving itself comes a make sure basically it's like really like sporty, really sleek, like luxurious, because I picked sleek and luxurious for my traits. Like just gorgeous sweeping lines. It almost looks like if Bentley made a sports car and it's like red and chrome.
How many seats?
Yes, seats.
What color?
It's got the narratively appropriate amount of seats.
What?
Exactly.
Does it have any weapons?
Yes.
Daddy,
Yes,
can
it
you help me with your
does.
sandwich while you're dead?
Nightcap just sitting there.
I'm sorry, what color did you
passing
say?
out.
The car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's like red and chrome. Essentially red with chrome detailing and accents.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Thank
And as
you.
for weapon, yes, it has on the back of the roof. It has machine guns.
All right, there
I
you
call
go.
machine guns.
Sure.
You can't call them machine guns. They just are.
Well, okay, so you can allow him to use your machine guns, and then he will be rolling mix it up with whatever his stats are, or you can use your RCM to do it, and you will be rolling it with whatever stats you have.
Yeah, aren't I fucking awesome in a car?
Yeah, you are fucking awesome in a car. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. You're going to get to move 2 intersections at a time. So, like, here's an intersection, here's an intersection. Right? And then here's an intersection, and then we'll get to the next one. I'm going to require a roll from you with each one. You may either attempt to evade, with an act under pressure, or you may attack, where they mix it up depending on what is around you.
Awesome. Can I have a drone, please? Thank you.
Wow,
So-
that's quite an upgrade.
Yeah. I did a bit of tinkering on the way out.
Add some paper mache on the drone. to make
Yeah,
it
we,
look like a
we
jet.
yeah we have a car with a drone escort. Yeah. Okay.
Y'all
So,
should fucking move, though.
okay, so there. Am I doing something?
Yes, as you move, 2 vehicles come up behind you. You may mix it up or act under pressure. You guys don't have to move the triangles if you don't want to. Here, let me,
I've just clumped all my stuff together, so I can just move it. So I can just everything that's me moves. I am all these things at once. Right. Okay. I'm just looking at my things. Right. So
You can
I'm
go
acting under pressure. I'm acting under pressure, or I'm mixing it up. Is this correct?
correct.
I will act under pressure.
Using second skin.
Yes. And so I get to roll cool plus my car's power. It's a power of something. I get a +4 on this roll. No, I get a +2 on this roll because it's already cool. Yeah.
Well, it's your cool plus the car's power.
Yeah. So I get a +2.
Okay, so you have 0 cool?
No, because it's 2 forward. It's like I'm rolling a cool of 2, and I get my power, so that's a forward of 2.
Right, so it's a total of +4.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that is correct.
Roll that many.
Yes, you rolled exceedingly well. You are going to easily escape. You said act under pressure?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so you easily evade them.
Cool. And is it south we're going? Is that correct?
Hang on.
You probably already know this, but if you were to highlight everything, and you can actually like copy and paste us onto the map as we are.
Yeah, I'm just doing it right now, actually.
No, just like I don't know. Sometimes there's little things like, oh, I didn't know that.
Right, here you go. Can y'all see this map? Did I move you? I didn't move you, did I? Yes, I did. Can y'all see the vehicle at the top?
You can see a circle of light. Oh, I see it. There we go.
Yes. Okay, so you guys, basically what you need to do is make it all the way to the south. There are various things in here. There's pedestrians, there's taxi cabs, there's cars and shit you gotta fight through. So, it's up to you how you go from there, but, the non-drivers can absolutely assist by firing at things with their weapons if they should so choose.
I'm here, so I'm making another roll.
Do we have ear protection?
I do have multitasking.
Yeah, no, you can hit both of them. Yeah, you can use both.
Do we have ear protection?
No.
Well, I'm saying I've got a drone. I think that's what you're
He's
asking,
saying
isn't it?
ear, E-A-R, ear protection?
You can always sit outside the window and take your shot.
No, I thought he said, do we have air protection?
He's like,
No. It was ear protection. I just don't want to be firing off a sniper rifle in a closed vehicle and make everybody go deaf.
So, narratively speaking, it's probably helpful for you because it means that you could say, take 1 harm, and I could just say, oh, it's too loud, you take 1 harm, instead of, oh, that assault rifle hits you and you're dead.
Right. All right. English word stuff.
So y'all can do whatever you want. Okay, you're at that. Where do you go? You can move 2 intersections. Oh, you
Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I got to here. Do I have to make a roll for something, or
Tell me where you're going to go.
I can't see?
No, you can't. Straight
Where exactly? Where am I trying to go?
here.
Where's here?
You're going straight south, bottom middle of the map.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, then I guess I'm going in that direction then.
All right, there are taxis in front of you. You may act under pressure to evade them. There's a pedestrian and 2 vehicles.
So, 12.
Great, keep moving. So you are able to zip around those guys to the next intersection, right? All right, ahead of you, you see 2 bikers, 2 taxi cabs. To your left, there is 1 taxi, and to the right, you see a biker and another cab, as well as some pedestrians. Which way do you go?
I'm still trying to go south, yes?
Ultimately, your end goal is south, yes. You don't have to take a straight shot.
That's not true.
So south?
That was not good.
That was not good, no. So you attempt to evade them, but you are unsuccessful. The 2 bikers both turn at you. They are gang members, and they pull out their weapons and start firing at your car. I am going to say it's 2 assault rifles. They fire at you. One of them does hit through the windshield. What's the armor on your vehicle?
It is 0, but I do have strengths. Does that do anything?
What are your strengths?
One that might be useful, one that isn't. The one that isn't is, I'm assuming, quiet, but the one that might be useful is fast.
I'm going to say in this scenario no, because we're resolving a failed roll.
Fair enough.
So they do fire at you. One of the bullets is going to go through the windshield, and it is going to hit your shoulder for 2 harm.
Owie.
Give me a harm roll, please. -1 because of your synth leathers.
Yeah. So what's the harm roll again?
2d6 plus the damage you just took. -1 for your synth leathers.
So 2d6 plus 1 then, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Great, that's what you want. That's what you want on harm roll. That means you took the harm and you keep going.
Okay.
You are still going to have to act under pressure to get away from these guys.
Okay.
Or you can fire at them.
I guess I'll just keep going, really. Yeah. Does my fast let me do stuff? Can I do anything with that, or?
It's a narrative thing, so like.
Okay, cool, no problem.
Okay, sorry, it doesn't translate to a mechanical advantage.
No, that's cool. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I need to, just asking questions.
No, absolutely. Okay, so you gonna keep going past him then?
Yeah, I got a 9. Is that enough?
That is enough.
All right, so while he is driving past them, I would like to shoot at one of them or both of them.
Sure. Which
And
weapon?
in fact, what you're going to do is, because the way I'm going to get through these is, there isn't enough room. I can't get through these. So what I'm going to have to do is that cool thing where they sort of flip the steering wheel and the car goes on like 2 wheels, and then you can like pop up out the rear view, out the fucking side window and go, pow pow.
All right, cool. I'll do just that with my sniper rifle just to make it even cooler, so that the camera can actually literally go down the barrel of the gun all the way to the scope.
Okay, so sniper rifle is not an area weapon, so you can just attack one of them.
That's fine.
You are
I was thinking about
also
the SMG.
you are oh you're well is that what you're using? You using the SMG?
No, I'm using the sniper rifle. I thought about the SMG, but then
Okay,
when you
well,
described that,
you are also too close for it to be a good range for your sniper rifle, so you're going to have a -1.
oh, okay. Well, I would know that, so I would use my SMG.
Okay. Does SMG have an area tag?
Yes. Hold on.
If it has the area tag, that means you can hit both of them.
No, it says to harm, close, near, auto fire. So it doesn't say. I don't think that means area.
No, it's not. Okay, so
All right.
you can hit one of them.
All right.
Mix it
Oh,
up.
wait a minute. Just to really add to the cool factor, since I wanted to do something cool here. His move. Am I close enough to hit them with my sword?
I'm going to say no.
Damn, that would have been awesome. Okay, I'll use
Oh,
my
okay.
SMG.
Auto fire. The user can opt to temporarily give the weapon plus area and plus reload. So
Okay,
that means
in that case,
that means you can use it to hit both of them, but you're going to have to reload afterwards.
Okay, I have no problem with that.
Great. Give me a mix it up. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6.
It was a hard shot anyway.
I mean, you're gonna miss. I
Yeah,
don't.
it was basically an impossible shot.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I don't feel compelled to make another move at this juncture. I guess I could take out the drone, but we can just keep going.
No, not Latricia.
All right. All right, where do you go?
Nice.
Act under pressure to avoid the traffic.
Quite a lot of traffic. I mean, taxis.
It's because I wanted to be sure you knew which cars were which. Great.
I rolled many.
You go this way, and then there's a gate you got to get through. All right, you've reached the exit that you need. The gate is locked. What do you do? The two bikers are hot on your tail.
Does this look like? Does this look smashable, or does it look like it makes more sense to fire? Like which of these two makes more? That's start. No, assess. That's edge.
Edge, and that does not have second skin.
Yeah, absolutely sure.
I'm absolutely sure. My first player was a driver.
Can I help myself to?
No.
Can I roll for him?
Yeah, you can assess and tell him what to do. Go for it.
Alright, I'll just roll for him. 7?
You have gained 1 hold.
How is this gate vulnerable to me?
It is not a weak gate. However, you can see that the tracks on it don't seem to be quite what they should be. So, if you hit the right door, it will open easily.
I will do that then. So
You are going to roll a mix it up with a +1 because you are working on the answer to your assess question. Plus your second skin.
Yep. Trying to see what is there. Do I have a shooty? Yeah, I do. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I roll synth instead of meat. That doesn't matter. I roll synth instead of meat.
Plus, I think
Plus
it's
my
power.
power. Plus my power. So I at least got a +2 on this.
Mm-hmm. Plus it with the +1 from your assess. Great. Pick 2.
Pick 2 what?
Well, you are attacking this gate, basically. So, pick 2.
We're smashing into something I kind of can't not take. We make too much noise.
Perfect.
An ally takes harm as established by the fiction.
Okay. So, who was leaning out the door earlier?
Hurt me, I love it.
You did not move in quite fast enough, and you are going to get scraped up on the side and take 1 harm. No, 2 harm.
Wonderful.
2 harm because y'all are moving fast.
Does it pierce armor?
It's metal. So, no, you know what? No, it's okay. It's not armor piercing.
Okay. I'm still at 21.
Even though we're in a fast-moving car, can derms be applied?
I mean, if you aren't driving, y'all are basically out though. So
I haven't got them, but I know other people do. That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, what I'm saying is this is like the last move, just about. So
okay.
if anyone has any grenades, though, I would suggest throwing them behind you to prevent anything from following you.
I have machine guns.
Nope, I don't have grenades, but I can try to make another shot.
Does anyone have leftover gear? Just for the hell of it?
I do.
Yeah, use that.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to use my last hole to take out security automatically, would I?
No, because you are no longer in your covert entry.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm gonna spend my gear.
Great. Blow them up.
Yeah. Throw some claymore at them.
Claymore.
Okay, you're still gonna have to mix it up, though.
Not my sword. No, not that claymore.
Great. Describe the mess you leave behind you as you guys make your escape.
So I throw my satchel at these bikers. And it doesn't look like much. It just looks like I dropped something on the road.
Mm-hmm.
But when they pass by it, a giant mushroom cloud erupts.
Great. All right, well, that is the end of the chase sequence. You guys have escaped. And you may now go to the safe house, which I did not load into my maps. Hang on. Sorry.
Just for completion's sake, while we're doing that, I go and send the video and audio feed of what we saw down there to Lori for her radio show.
Sure. All right, so y'all should see a black screen right now.
Yes.
All right, so y'all are able to get her to the safe house. Hang on, let me go grab Stacy.
Oh, Othello. I used to love playing that as a kid. That game could be so brutal at times.
What game?
Othello.
Oh,
I used to play it when I was younger.
okay, so y'all enter the bunker, and Stacy is there. She's waiting for y'all. And who's carrying Willow?
I tell her that her mom has got it going on.
They're sisters.
Yeah, but her name's Stacy. So I'm telling her that her mom has got it going on.
Okay.
Erin will say, once again, I apologise for my comrades. However, one child delivered as ordered.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys can roll to get paid.
So does everybody roll on that, or what?
One person will make the roll. You guys may assist.
And what is that roll?
The unused segments of your legwork clock, which is at. Because y'all blew the legwork way up. Yeah, so it would be +2. Yeah, 2d6 + 2.
All right. I think Ben's been rolling the best today so far, right?
Fantastic.
That was my assist roll.
Your assist roll? Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
assisting Ben. I'm assisting you, Ben, because you've been rolling the best so far.
Can you assist
Same.
this roll?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So I have a +4.
See, how is it that every time we roll assist, we always roll like these 10s, and then it's like, well, fuck, I should have just used that.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I think you'll find with the exception of like maybe 1 or 2 rolls, I've rolled pretty spectacularly the entire game.
I mean, you also were in your car for a decent chunk of it.
Just saying.
You have to work hard to fail those rolls. Okay, so you may choose one from the list. Now, it does not mean that the other things are automatically going to happen, okay? It just means that you can make sure it doesn't.
How about we get paid?
Paid in full?
I was going to suggest it's not a setup or an ambush.
I mean, that means we get a little bit more combat.
No, we're actually sliding in right at the 3-hour mark. This is the last roll.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we paid in full then.
All right, so each of you would get double your cred back. So if you staked 3, you get 6. If you staked 2, you get 4. And the warm fuzzies of knowing you rescued a poor girl and returned her to her sister.
Sweet. Now I can buy that new figure from that anime.
Woohoo! Hey, you guys survived by one shot that I made up on the spot. Woohoo! I mean, I didn't make up.
Good job.
I made it up for my other group. But anyways, there was heavy recycling here, obviously, but...
No. It was a good game. Thank you for running it. And luckily, I did get to learn some things before I get into the thick of things that I wanted to know when I was worried about.
Yep. Good game.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Good.
And we got to ride a luxury vehicle this time, where the next time we're riding in a freaking tank.
Well, we managed to slide that in at... I recorded this, okay, and I don't have to put it up anywhere, but I did record it, and we're just at 3 hours. Which isn't bad for one shot, I don't think.
I don't mind if you put it up somewhere.
Just out of curiosity, did any of the people who we let loose survive?
No.
I don't mind hearing myself.
I mean,
So we would have had to go and actually kill those guards in order to free the people, right?
Yep.
Erin would have been up for that, but you all dashed forward, and like I said, she's like, "This isn't."
Yeah, thought about it, but I mean, it didn't even matter by then. I already made the choice to let them go without them getting shot, which was incorrect.
What?
But when I heard the gunshots, I was like, oh well.
Yeah, when you're done.
They were a distraction. Sacrifices for the greater good.
The greater good is our pockets.
When my campaign folks went down there, they were not sneaky enough, and the researchers gassed the subjects before they got to him. They only managed to save one of them, and she only survived because she had a special implant.
So far, those subjects have survived.
If you had wanted to save them without anyone dying, you would have had to disable the guards and the scientists in that room before they knew you were there.
You wanted to give me a hard time over blowing that scientist's brains out? That's why.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and by the way...
He's not innocent.
Oh, by the way, it's a good thing that we had to end, because I still know that we would have been looking at Erin shifty-eyed like, hold up, you work for these motherfuckers.
No, she doesn't!
Erin, at no point, established that either she or her sister work for Helix.
I mean...
I swore you established that.
I mean, I am, at the end of the day, yes, she's incredibly well dressed. Yes, she has got
parts.
Hang on. Yes, she is incredibly well dressed. Yes, she has a very expensive piece of cyberware on her right arm. Yes, her sister is able to, without too much trouble, get access to a Helix base. And yes, she is driving an incredibly luxurious car. However, it was not stated that she is currently under the employ of any corp.
Show me your plate.
We're also forgetting the fact that she just so happened to go downstairs and find 3 working roads.
In fairness, any driver theoretically would have been able to do that. That's not even that in itself isn't actually suspicious.
I like how this city just allows people to walk around with a gigantic sword.
Actually, I don't think they do.
I mean, depending on
you killed everyone who wanted to, enforce that, but
I mean, the thing is, I'm assuming that this game is loosely based on the original Cyberpunk, and in Cyberpunk, yeah, you can walk around with weapons. There are certain places that won't let you in. Clubs might say, no, please check that with your coat. But
did you not get stopped at the bar?
No, I'm saying, but in general, like I say, if this is anything like the original Cyberpunk game, no, walking around with weapons, it's no, that's just a thing.
I like how that advanced our legwork clock right out the gate.